Yeah. Make it happen. At times I really kinda thought of trying to make it trapping. Who the fuck gon' steer the ship if I ain't the captain? You wanna find the devil in me, try to play it backwards. They want my soul, if I sell it, I can make it back up. Don't worry about Illuminati, probably pay me after. They got my soul in my body and my mind to back up. And then they say the show is over, tell the crew to wrap up. I'm trying to make it to the moon, hook me up with NASA.
That's official. What's going on? Alright, first of all, let me get my bearings together. Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a minute. Y'all probably won't see. Y'all probably won't see this for a minute still. I'm still trying to get shit together, but Unwanted Attention podcast. I always forget the name of the bitch. But today we got my nigga Eddie here, bro.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, we've been knowing each other for like a couple years now.
Yep.
Like type shit. And
it's been a little.
Bro, just like I'm a watcher of people, and just like watching people from a distance, like through social media type shit. And just seeing how you move and how you always kind of like just kept going through all these years and like, cause I dabbled in the music like for Quinn and shit, bro. Yep. And
I didn't even know for a long time. Like when we first met, I was like, wait, you make music too? I was like, wait, what the hell? Hold on.
Yeah, bro. So it's just like I dabbled in that shit, and it's just not easy. I mean, you just still out here grinding. That's what I would say, man. I think the last time I seen you and Craig, I just said, hey, bro, man, I just respect y'all hustle. Like, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I remember what song we had showed y'all. It was a little classic we had.
So it was like, yeah, bro, but how you doing, man? Like, what's been going on?
Good, man, good. First things first and first things foremost, I have a kid now.
Yeah, okay.
I have a son.
Yeah.
I have an 8-month-old son. He'll be 9 months on the 22nd of this month, April. So that's definitely been something new and crazy, to add into the mix of everything.
That's crazy, man. Quinn might have a kid too.
What?
Yeah. Oh,
he didn't tell me.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me this.
That's crazy, bro. Like,
yep.
Okay, we're back. All right. Yeah. This shit don't stop, bro. I just feel like I'm constantly just moving, doing something, man. That's what I'm saying about it. Just like, I respect the hustle, bro. Like, I really do in a real way. Like, man.
No, I appreciate it, man.
Solid. Like, it's motivational. It's what keeps me going. Like, for real. Like, I look at people. That's why I try to surround myself with people like that.
Yep.
It keeps me going. Like,
yeah, we need it on our hard days and our tough days where we don't even feel like doing shit. We need somebody else that's moving, that's motivating us. Like, man, let me just keep pushing. Let me just keep going. Let me get through this shit. Like, no, I definitely know the feeling.
Yeah. So, how long you been doing music? When did you get into clothes? Like, what's the journey? Like, I don't like I said, we know each other for years, but I don't really know the story.
Yep.
Like,
so actually, for those who don't know, I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Right.
Born, raised, moved to the northern suburbs when I was younger. I lived there for a few years. Graduated from high school in Chicago. Went to high school in Chicago. So yeah, I started making music obviously when I was young, like most people, writing music, trying to record it on little tape recorders and stuff like that. 10, 11, 12 years old. And then 13, I remember my mom ended up getting me like a little cheap laptop or some shit from like a pawn shop. And I found out I was able to record, download like a few different softwares like fucking Audacity and Adobe Edition, early shit. And there was a microphone built in the fucking laptop. So all I had to do was literally talk into the laptop. Yeah. So I was like, bro, this is dope. I'm going to get me a beat, load the beat up, and I'm going to rap over it, add this audio stuff in. So even at like 13, 14, like freshman, sophomore in high school. Yeah, so all through high school, I was like making beats in class. Thank God, one of the high schools I went to sophomore year, they had a sound engineering class. So literally in school, that was our job and duty, was to go and mess around with the softwares and the audio.
That's a dope program. Like, we ain't have shit like that.
Oh, dude, it was amazing.
Yeah, this was in Chicago, right?
No, this one's actually in the south suburbs. South suburbs. Crete, Monique, yep.
Got you.
In Illinois. I moved to Columbus for the first time 2013 after I graduated high school and was going to college for a little bit and working at UPS, some part-time supervisor shit. Yeah. And life kind of just hit me. I'm like, man, I want something different. I want to do what everybody ain't doing. And nobody was wanting to leave Chicago. They was ending up dead, in jail, or some other bull crap. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to do something different and leave.
Yeah, so, I feel like everybody should always at least experience life outside of your city.
Oh, dude,
born in.
it's mandatory. Like,
yeah,
I don't think most people that don't do that, like, you know, obviously it's very biased and controversial. I don't think a lot of people will never reach their potential until you go out of your state. You know, some type of trip where you can experience other type of culture. Like, if not, you're just always seeing one side.
That's how, like, I'm from Cleveland and shit, so it's just like I went to go to OSU down here when I came down here. I had a scholarship and everything type shit. So like me experiencing just being out on my own type, like it kind of like, okay, I like this. I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's motivating. It's like, damn, I'm really a man. I'm really a dog.
I told myself, I ain't moved back to Cleveland. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I reflected, and I'm like, damn, I've been out here for 10 years now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a long time. Like, so yeah, man, that's leave your home. Hey. I knew that shit was coming as soon as he came down the stairs.
I try to look at the meter. Oh yeah, that bitch is hot.
You gotta block this one out.
Jeez,
like, I work on cars. I don't really like telling people I work on cars and shit.
I was gonna say, did it pull off?
Yeah,
it just got quiet?
No, he pulled it off. It scared my cat early in the morning.
That motherfucker just took off. It's okay. So for all the listeners.
Yeah, sorry about that. I may or may not edit it out. Probably not. But, you know, it is what it is. But where the fuck was we?
But yeah, my grind and hustle, you know, towards the music and the clothing. I've definitely been doing it. I would say, like, officially on some serious shit, like 2016. Right. Okay. I had moved to Boston, Massachusetts after I was already here, you know, for a few years or a year.
Boston?
Business was there. We just had some connections. I was working with like a door-to-door company at that time, and they was plugging me with just traveling opportunities, putting us up in hotels, letting us work out there, experience different shit.
I always wanted to like fucking go somewhere for a year.
It was next level. It was an amazing feeling knowing like, oh yeah, I was just in this state last year, in this state. But yeah, long story short, I was there and end up, you know, splitting from that job. I became a fucking banker. I was a senior personal universal banker at Citizens Bank in 2015. Yeah. Crazy. I was literally like just at turn 21. But yeah, I had moved back from there to here and just got super serious with the music. Like everybody else around me, like they stopped even calling me just Eddie or Edward, and it was always like my artist name or whatever it was at that time.
See, that's how I was telling him. I'm like, I didn't know your name for a minute, even though I knew theeddiebars, but I didn't know if Eddie was your name. I thought it was just your artist name type shit. So I even confirmed with him. I said, it's Eddie, right? But nah, okay.
But yeah, I moved back here and I took it from like just making a song or a bunch of songs and then randomly having the courage to put out one to being like, I'm wanting to put out a song this date. What am I doing? Let me make a new song. And
so like that. The music industry is tough. Like just kind of like,
oh hell yeah.
What really just kept you going, bro? Like that's like.
I have to be 100% honest and say I did not just keep going. A lot of times, at least 3 times, I was like seriously trying to quit. Like it took Young and Captino and Dropout, a bunch of other artists we work with. That was just like, bro, no, your ass not stopping, nigga. It's just too easy to you, nigga. That's disrespectful, nigga.
Yeah.
That's like I guess when I can probably say when like Michael Jordan was like being like, I'm good, I might go play baseball. Everybody was like, bro, what the fuck?
No, I got you.
Like, why are you trying to go back to just working a regular job? And like,
knowing that's not what you want. Like, really
or what God probably would wants. Like, obviously He gave me a talent. So yeah, they forced me back in, but I used to quit like 4 or 5 months at a time, 6 months at a time. I was just
take a break.
Yeah, taking a break. I didn't think it was taking a break. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm trying to quit forever. I was just so burnt out from making so much music, but I was sitting on so much music, and people would never know I took a break besides music videos. But as far as dropping, like, bro, I'm always sitting on 30 to 40, like, low-key bangers, like, at any time. Because I just make so much music so quick. I sit on it, forget about it. Sometimes
do you love it? Like, love making music?
It's been really tough to honestly answer that recently, like, for real. Because my love that I used to have, now that I look back on it and how I used to think, like, it's definitely a lot different. Okay. Which I would probably say it's not fully a love anymore. It's more of a, I just happen to be fucking good at this, you know, something type shit. Yeah, okay. It's like people that, you know, really good.
I feel like that's a field where you have to have that passion for it to like really
to care.
Yeah, to really care. Yeah. I can speak on Quinn because I seen his journey when he was doing it. Like, and I was like, bro, like I was like young to him, telling you like, hey, bro, you gotta do it, bro. But he just, you know, life happens. He just fell out of it. But he'll drop a song every now and then. He's supposed to give me my fucking song for this podcast intro, nigga. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. But
make sure we trying to get that
bro,
ASAP.
Like, I'm trying to get intro. It, like, you know what I'm saying? So he said he just gotta get the studio, but we'll see what's up, man. But yeah, it's just like trying to keep him into it. And I tell him, I'm like, bro, you're good at it because you're very emotional. He's an emotional being. And I know, and my other friend, like the guy that came over, his brother, like he makes a lot of music, like too, and they're very emotional. Yep. And they express their emotion. I'm like, bro, when y'all get in the music and then like, and it's so authentic, it's just like, damn, bro, like even though like the fact that I know y'all, that's one thing, but it's just like I get it, like I can hear what y'all, I know the conversations behind the songs type shit.
Facts. I can feel the
I
mood
it.
through
yeah,
the
feel
passion
it, like,
and
you know
delivery.
Like, this is really authentic. This is really you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I be trying to motivate them not to stop and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I get it.
It's tough, man.
It's tough, yeah. Like it could come to, I think with Quinn it was more of a money thing. Like,
oh yeah, it's bro. People don't even understand the true insides of like actually trying to break into the industry.
Yeah.
The right way, knowing that you're trying to do that. Like a lot of people say that more like, man, I'm trying to be rich and famous through music tomorrow. Yeah. But they never really truly stop and think about like what that is going to take, what that means, like how much money. Most people never even go and research and see how much it costs to have the marketing on an industry level. Yeah. Like paying for marketing on an industry level is completely different from paying for marketing on an independent level. You're trying to break into the industry. Yeah. Now you're trying to stay in the industry and compete with other people. You gotta have 2, 3, 5, 10 times the budget we have now. So instead of $250.
I mean, but that's like with any business. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
the bigger the
bro, like just.
You can't keep up with McDonald's with a fucking $10,000 a month food budget.
Yeah,
like bro,
right. No,
McDonald's is spending millions of dollars just on the food that they're about to
money
eat.
Ain't gonna make no
facts.
Money.
Yep.
You know, like, so yeah, I get it, but it's just like that's why I asked about the love for it. Like,
yeah, it's
because
definitely
something has to keep you in this shit. Like, it can't be the money. It can't be like, you know.
Yep. For me, it's more of the fact that of appreciation and gratitude. Like for real, if you like. Really understand that. Out of appreciation and gratitude, it's like, bro, I've gotten so far, you know, already. You know, I've hit a lot of milestone and checkpoints, you know, on decent levels. You know, I've had my tours before technically. You know, I was doing big budget video shoots, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 video shoots, 4 or 5 days. You know, we were able to, you know, pick our models, to have certain models come in the videos for us. Clothing, all that shit. We had like 4 different managers in the group that I was in. One for like our hair, you know. One was supposed to be like the stylist type stuff, take a shopping, you know. And then we had like an everyday manager that was like always with us type shit. And then we had the person that was just mainly the money person. Right. You know, but they come up with ideas from time to time. So, you know, I got to experience that. Big performances, performing for 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. You know, that's a big, you know, accomplishment to be like, bro, I've felt the energy of people fucking with my vibes before. I don't need any higher confirmation to know I'm a good person, a good artist.
So for you, that was enough.
Yes. It's like, for the goal that I wanted to be a young artist. Yeah. A young artist that, I'm not saying we're not young now, but I wanted to be like, yo, look at this young dude who's ahead of his time. Right. Now it's kind of just like, you know, especially with everything going on, all the weird new lines with the industry and music and the people accepting mumble rap and everything. It's like, oh yeah, you're just standard. You know, it's not, you know, my talent doesn't outshine anybody's, because I was, and you know, and I always hate to bring this topic up, but I was like, for real, you know, a Lil Uzi Vert, Trippie Red, XXX, all mixed up. And which was crazy was me and XXX had a super similar story. Like, I went through the foster care system. I was always having to get into fights.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking with music at a young age, you know. Started fucking with some decent names like Lil Bibby. You heard Lil Bibby?
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I went to high school with him. Me and him used to like. I used to stay after school and work on the homework with him.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like, we was on a basketball team together. Me, him, his brother, 2 or 3 other people. It was a lot of like small connections that I had growing up around the same time. So I kind of just feel like I missed the wave for me. And now I feel like I'm a grown ass man that's a super ahead of his time. Wisdom.
But do you feel like you need to like you know what's his name, Russell? Like I guess.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
He a dope. I have to like give down.
He did something like super controversial recently, or like something with his royalties or masters. He did something where he's like the first person to get paid on.
Probably did. I haven't. That's what I was just about to say. I have to know my. I just know a little bit about his story. I don't know. I don't really follow too much.
But he's like a super independent artist.
Super independent artist. So I was about to ask you, like, do you feel like you need the industry to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like you personally would want to use it? Or, because I know it's a lot of work too. Yeah. Going down that route as well. I know it ain't easy, it ain't shit easy, but it's not the worth having this easy.
Yeah, it's just a lot of downside to it now too, with all the artists killing and robbing and it's like, all right, you're an artist now. Somebody
you just gotta move a little smarter, man. That's just my I get it. Like, the scare, it really is a scary thing, but some of these niggas just not moving smart.
That is true, but me being from Chicago and, you know, being in a lot of crazy situations, today's day is a little bit more Wild West than it used to even be, even in Chicago. And it's because the access to guns, the insecurity of fighting, so niggas is just shooting.
Ego.
Yeah, but to even have, you know, the next step after that, you know, they gonna need to really have to have the gun or have that mindset. So it's like the music is, it's just a lot more riskier than normal, I think, personally. I know for sure, me, my background, the way I am, with, you know, the position of fame, there's going to be a situation at some point that I would rather not have. Like, I would rather fly, you know, a little bit more under the radar.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel it.
The performing for people, trying to entertain people, I just don't. You know, y'all taking a lot more of the entrepreneur business side of the music, and I feel more in love with that than like the actual process of going to perform for people and freestyling. And
would you do you still just make music for fun?
Oh yeah, and I wouldn't even say for fun. It's still just people around me. Just not they not about to.
I mean, just like put it out on just on the streaming shit. Like,
I still put it out everywhere. Yeah. I just recently dropped a project this year. You know, so I just personally.
I would rather you feel like, even I always go back to the Queen thing. Like, I'd rather y'all do that because it's still an expression. Is an expression of like.
Yeah, it's art. It's like other people deserve to see it.
So
Hell yeah. And you know, I always try my hardest to be humble, but just the facts. Like, I do go pretty much crazy on everything that I do. Like every verse, I'm going to bring something different. I know how to make myself sound professional. I know how to fuck around with cadence and flows. I know metaphors, wordplay. Like, so nowadays, I would feel bad if I don't drop it. So like, if I ever make anything with anybody or just randomly myself, I'm like, I gotta drop this. But a lot of times I'm like, fuck it, let me just set it up for literally next Friday, just put it out. But no, recently I've taken a big step back because of the clothing line.
Right.
Which
as you can see, you got shit everywhere. Yep. That's why I said when you said when you go in, when you do the music, like when you go in. I'm thinking like, yeah, nigga, you go in on clothes too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, so let's stay with. So you got the new jeans here, right? These are brand new, right?
Yes, brand new, very first design ever for the jeans, first pair of jeans
ever. How long you been wanting jeans? Like,
since day one when I was like, bro, I want a clothing line. That's the craziest thing. Yeah. That's a lot of people tell me like, bro, this is your ticket. Like, now that you got this, like, and the knowledge that I've gained going through all these other different products, and then jeans obviously is going to be a lot more expensive than any product. Right. It's like, it's jeans. It's not cotton t-shirt. It's not a whatever, like, especially good quality.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's real money. Like, even for these, like, these was $100 pair of jeans for both me, like, sample, wholesale to the owner. Like, they getting the shit, you know, for love. But it's because of the type of quality I wanted, and the little bit more faster delivery.
Right.
You know, and it's a sample, so I'm not buying in bulk, so they didn't give me the best price up front. But because of the quality mainly, like, they're like, yeah, $100 minimum.
Gotcha. So how do you
the process of me, like,
this process of you getting all this shit, like, together, basically. Like,
so it's different processes. Sometimes I use one process, which is all of the first steps for both processes is me creating a design.
Right.
So I have to have in mind, you know, placement, where I want to put stuff, logos, print. After I make the design, which I do myself, I send it to one or two of my companies. So I either send it to
draw them out.
Draw them out. You know, on you ever heard of Canva? And Photoshop.
Yeah.
On Photoshop.
Yeah.
So I'll go on there and then I'll put a mock-up T-shirt. So a blank T-shirt or a shape of a T-shirt, and I'll put like the head with my logo on the arm, on the right, and on the chest, whatever it is.
With the logo?
I did. I drew it out.
You drew it out?
Yep. Just
what is it?
A big U.
Is
You
that
know, with the
supposed to be
ears.
you?
Yeah. This was just a form of me, just on some doodling, quick cartoon shit.
So you can draw it too.
Yeah. Dude, I do fucking graphics design. You know, I made all the logos. I do all the placements.
Yeah.
You know, Swerve Life. I drew that out and had that made. Yeah, Swerve Life.
I always get compliments on this too. I need a hoodie from you too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know we got them. This one of the military green joints right here. And I got the white boy. I think I actually. Yeah, I got the white boy.
Hold up, that one up to the camera.
Yes, sir. That military green with the gray in the back. So I call this the postmodern design. The modern design is pretty much that same thing, but with the box around it, where you can see, you know, the shape of it, but without the box around it, and the field colors, pretty much just those words. But yeah, the jeans, man, I have been waiting forever to get these motherfuckers. I just, you know, never wanted to take that step. I thought it was gonna be too expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was the right time. It just didn't feel like I don't want to start doing jeans, and the brand ain't even big enough where people gonna trust. Cause you gotta trust the product to buy jeans.
Like you said, it is the most expensive.
Yeah, you're not about to go and buy no random jeans. You're gonna like, I gotta buy shit I've worn before and I know feels somewhat comfortable or is worth the money.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend $40 for some Walmart jeans.
So what did you start off with?
T-shirt and hat. Yep. I started off with T-shirt and I was literally just throwing the head right here, big as hell. No words, no nothing. I was like, oh, that looked cool, but something just ain't setting. It's a little off. And then I went with hats, just throwing the head on there as well, the logo. And now I've just done it up. You know, throw the AV on the back sometime, the actual.
I go.
Yep.
Vita.
So it's
I go.
Yep.
I go Vita.
I go Vita.
Because people ask me like this. I got the slides and shit. And people was asking me. And I was just like, shit.
It's the AV.
Yeah. I guess it's better than
my homie was telling me, he was like, it's the AV. He said, that's what I be calling your shit. I was like, yo, yeah, this that new AV.
It's the new AV, yeah.
Yeah, so I got the AV on the back, on here. We got the actual Agua Vita on the front of them.
So, my question, how do you sell clothes? Because it's like, I feel like, and when you're doing that as far as branding, you're basically selling yourself. How do you get somebody to say, hey, I make clothes, buy them from me? Like, like, how do you market that to people? Like, what's your thought process going into that? Like,
so I remember I mentioned that I used to do the door-to-door stuff.
Right.
So obviously I learned a bunch of different tactics on how to sell to people. I want to say there's at least minimum 3 different ways you can sell something to somebody. Yeah. You can sell to them based off of your relationship. You can sell to them based off of the quality of the product and popularity of the product. And then you can sell to them based off of like really a reason that you create. So it could be or creating urgency. So it could be, yo, I'm doing a competition. Yeah, they ain't even, somebody ain't even got to tell you where the competition from. Not from work, not from church. They could just be like, yo, bro, I'm doing this competition, bro. I got to get these sold. You know, can you do me a favor? You know, you want to buy one of these? You know. And based off a relationship, they could be like, hey, brother, you know, I figured because you're my brother or my cousin, would you be interested in buying this? Or it'd be like, yo, have you heard about these new amazing, you know, hoverboards? And you're like, yeah, I heard about them. Hey, bro, I got one for the low, 150. Like, so, yeah, normally those are the 3 tactics I normally use. So if it's family, I just hit them up. Like, and my family know by now. Just years of doing music. And it's like, bro, I need y'all to just put some money out. Like, you know, it's going towards really investing into me getting to that point and position where I could help them and do for them, you know, buy the houses so we ain't got to.
Opportunities, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just hit them up and I'll be like, yo, you know, what you want to spend? 30, 40, 50, 60? Like, it's like, man, I got $60 this month. Don't hit me up in 2 weeks. I was like, all right, bet.
So what would you say is your like most prized, like your favorite item that you've seen so far? Because I'm really fucking with the jackets. I'm a hoodie guy. I'm a jacket type of guy.
Yeah, these are nice, like and this is a one of one. You know, this is exclusive. You know, I may or may not let the public get this. I might just keep flexing on them.
And that's another question. Like, why clothes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
perfect question. So being younger, I've always just had a little bit more abstract swag. Right. You know, I was always like, let me do this with the color and this and this.
So you always had that like fashion.
Yeah. I just hated looking like it was basic. I guess really that comes from my childhood. That's all we really had, you know, and we could afford. So it was just the Shacks, the British Knights, the just unbranded. Yeah. So at least when I got older, I was like, if I'm gonna be doing unbranded and cheaper shit, because I ain't got the money right now, like at least let me mix and match it and do crazy shit with it. So, and then after so many years of going through the ups and downs of fashion and shit getting more expensive and cheaper, the availability, I was like, bro, I wish I just had my own clothing line. I would just wear my own shit.
I said that shit too. Like,
I'm just gonna wear my own shit all the time.
Yeah, like the brands that I'm like working with now, like with the detailing, and I'm also I'm working with another friend who got a beer company going on right now. Like, so it's just like the brands I'm working with. I'm eventually just make some t-shirts, put shit on t-shirts and shit like that, and some sweatpants and stuff. So I will be hitting your line and like kind of get me.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely get you started. I do that all the time, man. Like I mentioned, you know, Swerve Life, you know, Young and 8, helped them get that situated. I'm working with somebody right now for a new brand, you know, from name, the meaning of the name, like pretty much the whole company. Yeah. I'm pretty much structuring for them. What is the meaning of the name? So the meaning of Vita is live life, to live life. So, and on a deeper spin on that, where I come from, for me, which is I don't believe in anybody following a path that anybody sets for them, other than their self. Like, if you have not set this path for yourself, like, I support anybody to completely abandon it, even if it's good for you, because at the end of the day, no problem. But no, continue, my bad. But for the most part, you know, at the end of your days on our deathbeds, we're going to ask ourselves, did we do what we wanted to do to really make ourselves happy? And if the answer no, we ain't going to feel good. So I figure even if something you was doing was, you know, good for you, if you ain't really fucking with it and, you know, nobody supports you on making that decision, I do, you know. And that's what Agua Vita is, like, live your life to the fullest, do what you want, when you want, how you want, experience it for yourself, because if not, you're only going to regret it.
Right. So, like, that's crazy, because that's something I've been battling with, is in the sense of, like the shit is nonstop. Like, trying to do everything we trying to do, it's a constant, you're going. Yep. And, like, I be perked out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I be fucking burnt.
Every job I end up working, it's like I get maybe a year now.
But I know on the other side of that, it's something I don't. Like, I go to work and I just so many times I got depressed going to work.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm driving, I'm fucking tear coming down. I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah.
Like,
your body is like, bro, I'm tired of doing this shit. Like, we don't want to do this. We don't want to do this.
And it's just like, and I make good money, bro.
That's the hardest part. Because that's where I am, because we higher value people, we put in good work. Any job we work, we're going to get to a point where the money is good and comfortable, where it's like, damn, you know, one check I can technically pay most of all my bills.
But it's just like, I would say, I joke around when I say this, but it's a little bit of truth. But it's just like, bro, I wish I had no ambition. I wish I could settle for just that basic life. Like, I wish I really, you know, at times really feel like, fuck it, man.
Same here, man. Same here. I really wish I could. It just be something that's burning inside. That's like, bro, this is not enough. We get mad, angry at everybody. It's like, fuck you. I need my alone time now. But then we realize we can't be doing that shit because it's not gonna get us to where we want to go. So it's just a endless circle for high performance people, unless you're getting progress.
Yeah. I don't need to do this high performance no more. This shit is hell. Yep. No, I know at the end of it all, it will be, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my personal whole goal is not to, I mean, obviously I want to be financially comfortable and stable and whatnot, and be able to give some shit to my kids.
Yeah.
So made it happen one day. But I also want to give opportunities to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, that's the most important part for me.
That's really my ultimate goal, is to build opportunity.
Yep.
That's really it. Like, so even like when I started my friend with this podcast, shout out to Travion.
Shout out.
He was like falling out of it. You know, it's like how you fell out of the music. He's falling out of it, and I'm just like, nah, bro, you good. This is what you
just
did.
Keep pushing.
He had a successful YouTube page at one point where it's like, bro, you can do
keep
this,
feeding
bro.
it. Yep.
Yeah, like so, like just helping him, you know, produce with his studios, give him opportunity. Like, come on, let's do this shit. Let's run it up, bro. Like, we really went 1 week. I thought of this Friday. We went that like the next day and just bought everything we fucking need. I said, bro, I ain't about to fuck around, bro. Like,
yeah, that's how you do it.
Like, I ain't got time to fuck around. Like,
that's how I would actually get my studio setups to record myself when I was younger. Is I would just say, fuck it. Like, this week I'm doing it. I'm buying something. Next week I'm buying something. Next week I'm buying. Before I know it, I'm like, bet. I got my whole little setup, my speakers, my interface, you know.
Yeah.
My mic, headphones.
Literally one day, bro, I'm like, bro, I don't know where this money come from, but it's going. It's going, bro. Like,
need to make that move.
So you got shoes too over here.
Yep. So those are the third design for Vita shoes that we've had.
Are they comfortable?
I actually, to be honest, 100%, those are technically my test sample.
Okay.
I've had them sampled by 5 just random people. You know, one of the print-on-demand companies that I have, they allow us to pay for people to do honest reviews on them. They wear them, do a video, talk about it. So I put them on today because I was about to wear them with the outfit that I have for one of my photo shoots. We have a commercial coming soon for the release of the jeans. We'll tell you this at the end of the video. But yeah, I put them on for a second. I was like, yeah, they didn't feel bad. They actually feel good. It's like some slight memory foam in there.
Yeah. Walk them though for a day.
Oh yeah. The sole is definitely feel good. I bought some other new shoes, and the soles are like soft, squishy. Not too soft or squishy.
Yeah.
They got good form to it, but it's pretty soft, and those motherfuckers are super comfortable.
So do you like have you got a YouTube? You got a YouTube for like the clothing, or like you just really post everything on?
I don't. I actually am just. I'm about to create one here in literally the next few days. But
maybe I didn't look too deep into the Instagram or whatever, but like just you explaining what Vita. Vita?
Yeah.
Okay. Just you explaining what that is. It just kind of damn, I got a whole different perspective on it.
Yeah.
A whole different. I'm thinking of like, all right, that's a nickname we use, some shit. That's what I was asking, like, are you like basically selling yourself? You're selling your brand, but like now knowing what that means, like live life type shit. I'm like, man, that's dope. Like I fucks with it.
So live life and look good while doing it. So we got the main logo, which is the guy.
That's your slogan: live life and look good while doing it.
Yep, that's one of them. I have 2 or 3 small ones.
So that's what I was trying to get to. Like, do you have? That's why I asked about the YouTube. Do you have, like, is that on your Instagram somewhere? Like, kind of.
Yep.
Okay, maybe.
Yep. So I got a video on there that I talked about the beginning stages of it and what I meant. Yep. Yeah, I'll probably put it.
Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I know I scrolled down this bitch not so long ago and I didn't really see no video.
Oh, there's a lot of posts.
I know. That's what I said. I know I scrolled on that bitch. Pin that. I think that's because I just opened like, damn, okay.
But I will have it on the website very soon as well. I wanted to do a newer one with updated quality. But there is a About Us, About the Brand page on the website now.
Okay.
It's halfway under construction. You know, there's a part for y'all to view to see how it's going to look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to get a video of me breaking down the brand, you know, talking about everything.
Because, like, when I tried to do my own little t-shirts and shit, when my brand back then, like, kind of when I met you around that time, I had my friend draw the logo or whatever.
Yeah.
And she asked me, what is the meaning of this? You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what that, I'm like, okay. That's what I asked. So I always didn't know whether Vita was something, a nickname or some shit. Like, I never knew the meaning behind it. So,
yeah, it's definitely a deep meaning to it. It's Latin, so it's live life in Latin.
I just know this.
Yep.
Like, I'm a clueless motherfucker. I just support off the straight energy, bro. I'm an energy person. I'm like, man, fuck nigga. I fucks with you. I see your hustle. I see your grind. I'm gonna just fucking support whatever. I don't know what the fuck it means.
Y'all heard what he said. Energy, off the energy. So bro, don't be afraid to make sales based off energy. You know, if you're being a little more higher energy and happy about your product, you will probably convince people to buy, and you won't even believe it. So definitely don't be afraid to use energy versus, you know, a reason why or because they family or just talking about the product. Like, get your energy up there, get that impulse up there, and then, you know, find the right time to present the sale and go for the close.
I don't know, man. That's just dope. So what else you got here to show? Like,
so we got the jeans that I was super excited about. Obviously, I started with t-shirts. So by this time now, 2023, these t-shirt designs are getting crazy. Like, they are fire. I'm not gonna lie.
You still drawing them all? Or
drawing them all, Canva, Photoshop, Illustrator, like just moving around different shapes.
How much of all this shit you do yourself?
99.9%. Like, the only thing that I don't do is digitize my own logo. So when I drew this out, obviously my edges, everything wasn't smooth perfectly. So I paid $10 on Fiverr through a random dude who digitized it, which is pretty much just going on with Adobe Illustrator and tracing it and making it more digitally and you know, So I could draw the same logo literally in like 3 seconds, but I drew it up, I sent it to him. Vita wasn't on the hat, so that is one thing he added, and then there's drooling, which a lot of people people catch it very late, and they like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's what, like, so when I earlier I zoomed in, I looked in a little bit, got you.
And for me, what I've, you know, over the last 3 years, you know, once I realized it, because to be honest, the first year I had it, I was just so focused on everything else. I just was focused on the tongue. I never noticed it. So somebody told me first. They like, bro, what is that? And I looked. I was like, what are you talking about? I said, wait, what the fuck is that? I was like, I don't know. And it's like, it looked like he drooling. And I said, yeah. And I was like, I actually like that because that's my energy. That's my personality. It's like, I'm thirsty to get shit done. Yeah.
Is it like vampire teeth? That's
just like my teeth. You know, I got really good incisors. You know, they were just very sharp. So when I smile, like, you know, big, for the most part, you do see that.
Now that you said something.
So when I'm drawing myself anytime on anything, I always just kind of drew those bigger, just as a kid.
I am thirsty.
Because I'm like, and that showed me I'd really be like just mindlessly locked in on getting shit done. You know, on some hyper shit, you know, like I'm about getting it done. Like you said, like I'm trying to get it done quick, over with. I'm trying to start it today. I don't want to be that person that's saying I'm doing something and not doing them. So
that's why sometimes when I like post shit and say like it holds me accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's how I leave messages for ourselves, because ourselves will remind us like we supposed to be getting that done.
What is
So we got a Champion collab.
I couldn't think of a fucking brand. Like,
we actually got I want to say 3 different type of products now. So we got the Champion bags, we got the Champion fanny packs, and then we have Champion t-shirts that's available. So pretty much just Champion. You know, they manufacture it. You know, sometimes. I don't know if they're going to print it. No, I'm pretty sure the drop and shipping company prints for us. Those are on sale right now for $44.99.
Gotcha.
Yep. So obviously it's Champion branded, so $25, $30 of that is because it's Champion and what I paid for it. It's good quality also. And then, you know, $5 to $10 for, you know, creative shit. I think I want to say we got one more variation with a little bit lighter gray on the top. So you don't have to be dark. It's like dark and then a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I like
similar to this.
I want to get to a point where I'm just wearing like, you know, either my own clothes or just local, like people I know clothes type shit. Like.
At this point, probably for the next good 2 to 3 months, that's how I could be like. Minus the jeans. These are the only 2 ever Agua Vita jeans on the planet right
Every
now.
day is just your shit. Like,
yeah, but besides these, and I got the Somerset shorts.
Yeah.
That everybody been going nuts for. Like I'm selling these bitches 35 a pop. Like
35
a pop. But with the shirt, it's got a matching shirt and a hat. 60. So 50.
Only the truth.
Yes, sir. So that's one of the other slogans that I was telling you about.
Live life, right? I was going to ask you, gotta have a little life on it somewhere.
Got to.
What's 23 about?
23 is for, you know, this year also to pay homage to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. You know, I'm from Chicago, the Bulls.
So Cleveland, LeBron.
Yeah, it's a little signal for people to know this year, like this 2023 was when that design was made. Also,
got you. So do you plan on? Because these are actually pretty solid.
Oh yeah, people love them. They said they want them in different colors. Yeah, and obviously the incentive is get the shirt with it. With the shirt is 50. So that break 25 for the shirt, 25 for the shorts. The shirt.
That little outfit.
Yep. Or with the hat, which is one of these, 60. So with this, the shirt and the shorts, 60. Or you could pay 35 for the pants. The sides come back for the shirt, which is $29.99, I want to say, or $24.99. And then the hats is $24.99 normally.
Yeah.
You know, you get everything for 60.
Yeah, I'm up there counting the money in my head.
Yep.
Yep. I gotta eat tomorrow.
You know, the set 50, and then you go for a hat one day to, you know, to bring it all together. You're gonna end up spending 75.
Yeah.
So go ahead, pay that 60. I'm gonna have these on the way as well.
Solid, dude. I really fucks with this. Like.
And they got the embroidery on the sleeve, the AV.
Oh yeah.
They got the 23 embroidery.
So how would you recommend people to like wash these? Like, how do you like?
All of my anything except for the original Agua Vita sweater designs, which is with the modern box.
Yeah.
Those cannot be dried in heat. Those need to be dry clean. You can wash them and you can hang them. Right. And literally, they're like the material. I want to say it's 10% polyester in those. The material is like wrinkle-free type shit. So like once you put it on, it's like for whatever reason, I've never noticed I need an iron. It just looked like a brand new sweater.
And that's the benefit of you wearing your shit and knowing these little kinks and stuff.
Yep.
Like that.
So yeah, everything is good to wash and dry. None of my products should, you know, except for those originals, which I'm not selling them currently, and the people that already have them, you know, it's on the tag.
Right.
As well as I normally tell them up front if it's a homie or family member. But yeah, I got a little bit of screen print on here, which is good and safe to wash and dry.
These are solid though.
Yes, those are. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited about those. The jeans, the slides, which I do actually. I wanted to let you know.
I need clothes. That's a problem. Like, I ain't got no money right now. Like that's the problem. I'm thinking like, I'm trying to do an ad on my bank account right now. So like, I spent a lot of money
work.
Again.
But yeah, and then we're gonna have the crazy deals coming this year. We're gonna be testing out some shit.
Summertime coming up, man. So what's your plans for summer like?
So the summer is those summer sets. So I want to have those. It's only gonna be one color, probably this collection, this drop. So just the black, red, and white. The white shirt to match the black shorts. So you probably gonna want some white shoes or some black shoes, red shoes, whatever. But we got the hats to match. We got it in black and white variations, black, white, and red.
Do you do like pop-up shops and shit like that? Do you do shit?
I haven't started them, to be honest, but I'm doing them ASAP. Yeah, I've been watching and researching.
Right there, like,
yeah.
Start off right there. Let's do a bunch of pop-up shops. Cameraman right there. Record. Do shit like that, bro.
Yeah, we on it.
Do like little competitions and shit. Like, bro, you obviously got the product.
Oh yeah.
And now I see the vision, far as just like the meaning behind it.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying like you gotta put that on the up in front and center. So when people first click onto that, your Instagram or whatever, even the YouTube, you can have a home like video.
Oh yeah,
page, like,
it's on the website front page, but I'm gonna definitely put it on the YouTube.
So having that little meeting, it meant a lot. It made a big ass difference. Like I already fuck with you, just off that, just know
our relationship.
Yeah, but now it's just like, okay, fuck, bro, I see it. Like, live life, motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's it's designer. My mission for it is to be able to give people designer quality for actual affordable prices, not. Or affordable prices. Your shit was $120, now it's $75 or $60. Right. It's like $40, $50. Like, so I'm pretty much what I'm doing for my first 2 years, 3 years of seriously taking it, or taking it serious, which is what I'm trying to do now. Yeah. For the next 2 or 3 years, I'm not worried about profits at all. Like a lot of times, I'm spending $5 to $10 to cover the back end of orders, just to make sure the product is being bought and worn. Mm-hmm. So right now, literally, like these jeans. My only competitor for this design out there right now, these styles are going $138, and that's without shipping. Right. I think they add like a mandatory $4.50 shipping protection fee, which may or might not even not to bash them, but so yeah, they charge $138 for these. I'm gonna be letting these go on pre-sale for $65 for some designer jeans. Like not only because the style, you got extra embroidery everywhere on your shit. These ain't just some. You pay $60 for some regular jeans at Target. Yeah. Go to Target. Right. I dare somebody to go to Target and try and buy some regular pair of jeans. You spending $59.99. Like even Walmart getting there where like they don't have no $20 jeans no more. Walmart is $34.99, $44. So I'm giving you designer, not only quality but look. The name.
That's a big ass cut though.
Like half of their jeans, pretty much.
But that will.
I got a lot of free ship deals all the time, so you're getting free shipping.
So yeah.
But this is pre-order deal. That's pre-order deal. After the 2 weeks of pre-order, which I'll announce once the commercial drop, they will be $74.99. So $10 more. But still $75 compared to $138. And for real, you're gonna probably get these with free shipping, knowing me and my company.
So what's the other company that has these?
I want to say to throw their name out there.
You don't gotta throw their name. I'm just saying, what's their price? Like, what's their price?
$138. Yeah, for this design. Like they got designs that's more going on. They got they added like crazy dope little pockets, like extra pockets with zippers and shit.
Okay, so you get these from y'all buy them from like companies who already made.
To be honest, the reason why I'm so proud of these, and the reason why I'm glad I waited for jeans is I actually had to let them know like the exact measurements of length from here to the leg, around knee area, around the thigh area, hip area, to make them more comfortable. So you literally just contact any manufacturer, and I told them I want a blue, yellowish, greenish tint jeans. I showed them a picture of some Levi's that has that type of color. I said I want that. The bottom of the jeans, like this company, because the company that I originally got the idea from didn't have multiple of them. It was just at the bottom. So I was like, can you add that same line of him, stitching with the material, like 2 inches apart, going all the way up to the inseam, which is,
Yeah, I see it.
So I told them like, about 2 inches, and then they spread it out. So they did like 2 inches, 4 inches, 2 inches, 4 inches. They ended up doing that for me, which I thought was dope. So when they sent me the picture, I added in where I wanted this logo to be. Yeah. And then from there, we just got them done. But these going to be coming super, super soon. I'm going to let the pre-order start sometime this upcoming week. Thinking a Tuesday, Wednesday, once the commercial's done and drop. Let them go for $65 starting off. Once the pre-order done, $75. A lot of people telling me I need to go higher just to give it more incentive to pre-order. It's like motherfuckers like, well, I'm just gonna wait till they're available for $10 more. So a lot of people tell me like, nah, bro, I would definitely go, 85, even 90, 89, 99.
But the goal is just to try to get it out there. Like,
yeah. And the first.
Do you my bad? Do you have people post it, or when they wear them and shit like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do discount reviews, they call those. So you do a review, I'll give you a discount code. They can be anywhere up to 50% for. So you know, if you bought, you know, $200-$300 worth of shit, and you take pictures, you know, I want you to come back and spend the same amount.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a 50%, you know, discount because it makes more sense. You know, you spent money 9 to my 10 somewhere in there. I probably made some profit.
Yeah.
To kind of,
you don't know who she reached.
Exactly. Yeah. So I want that to become a consistent plug where it's like they bringing on extra people every other week or every month because they got so much of it. Yeah, most people, I started off at like 10, 15. I might do a 20% depending on how big the order was or what products. As long as the numbers make sense, because I have to, you know, make enough money at least to keep the lights on.
Keep it going.
So yeah, I was looking at office space recently.
That's what I want to get eventually for this.
I just got a virtual office address first, just because I couldn't decide on which one I wanted. Yeah. But I got the one where it's free parking. So when I go to pick up my packages for my business, I go pick them up. It's free parking, easy parking. It's available. The other one was downtown, which looked really nice. Like that looked really nice to be able to.
What do you use the office for? Just like
going in and contacting manufacturers, Zoom calls. You know, talking about products. Create a home base.
Create a home base. Yep. Expand basically.
Yep. Yeah, I want to bring on some people.
How far do you want to take it?
What's your vision? You know, for real, when I really close my eyes and think deep about it, like it's not even connected to the strip malls or inside the mall. Like I got the whole, like I'm a Walmart.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like trying to go crazy. I'm trying to bring on fucking kayaks and appliances.
Yeah.
And shit. I'll try to go crazy if I can. Might as well, you know, start off with clothes. Go to groceries,
so just
you know.
Shit, bro.
Yeah.
On your masterpiece.
Yeah, like I'm literally trying to be like, fuck it. I got my license to make this a grocery. I'm a grocery store now. We got fresh eggs, milk, bread, like. But on a more realistic level, I am trying to get it into a few decent stores that can, you know, boost sales, obviously, and you know the name of it. So I was talking to somebody recently that said,
"Can you name any stores that you do?"
Zoomies. Somebody told me, it was like, I've talked to a few people that I know personally that got their stuff in Zoomies before, knows somebody personally that got it.
I feel like this is a perfect fit for Zoomies.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, I was a skateboarder, and I got the tattoos and the music, so I feel like it'll definitely fit. You know, a few things will go from time to time. But yeah, man, I'm trying to bring on a few new people. I got actually our cameraman currently, and you know, good friend Jordy. He's probably gonna become a brand ambassador, one of our first official brand ambassador, where he's gonna be getting majority of everything. You know, 50% off minimum, or for free in some cases, paid. You know, for time. You know, posting. You know, spreading the name. Yep. We will be talking about. I'm bringing on an affiliate program.
Yeah.
For the website, Vita, where people can officially go on and become affiliates. So like you can literally do a video wearing the shit by say, oh yeah, by the way, today the t-shirt I'm wearing is Vita. Go in the description and click the link and buy it. Boom, you getting your cut off that. So I'm getting that affiliate link stuff situated over the next month, 30 days.
Okay.
Already have chat on the website, live chat. You can go on there, talk to it, kick it, whatever. You know, ask some questions about your order.
Gotcha.
They got the tracking information, you know, issues.
Different.
I'm 100% certified through Trusted Site, the green website.
Yeah. How long you had your site up?
It's been 2-3 years now. It was down maybe 4 months, 5 months at one point, and I just opened it back up. I want to say like 3 months ago, where I really got back on it. Where I'm like, I'm doing it this time. I'm getting jeans this time. I'm getting shorts. Because people was asking about shorts.
As far as there's these stickers that they that you could put
on anything.
No, there's stickers that you can scan the QR, the code and shit.
Yep.
You should get some of those. Because I was just thinking about putting this on my car.
Yep. So the QR code is like on top of something?
I think it's just a QR code sticker. It probably have your name, or probably have the brand or whatever around it. Some shit like that. But, and you could just scan it. Because I'm thinking like, yo, I don't know why I just came to it. I just scanned this bitch, but no.
Yep. Oh yeah, that would be dope. I mean, if you would be willing to do it, there's probably people. Yeah. But we definitely got the QR codes on the business cards. You know, so when we pass somebody the business card, we tell them, you know, flip it over.
The business card.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we just flip it over, and they be like, hey,
I'm taking that.
yeah, if you don't mind, just scan this real quick. So that way you can throw the business card away. I just tell them a joke like, hey, we're trying to make sure we're recycling this as well. So instead of you keeping it, just go ahead if you don't mind, scan the back of that. Some people don't feel comfortable. You just tell them, well, hold on to the business card. You know, when you get a chance, you can either scan that or you can just go to the website, which is on the front.
Yeah, I'm in the mix of like getting my business cards together. So no, I'm good.
Yeah, but it's been happening, man. So if I'm able to bring on a few people, it'll help us be able to scale to the next level, which is buying more product on hand, doing more pop-up shops, spreading the name, bringing on a few social media influencers on a consistent basis to get the name really going.
Are you having fun?
I am, man. Being able to say, you know, I did all the measurements on these jeans, the inseam. I had to learn about all that shit. I learned about the process of how they put the jeans together, like literally piece by piece.
Yeah.
That's
the most important.
Yeah. I'm trying to get me an embroidery machine one day.
Yeah.
Print machines and start doing some shit ourselves. Me and Jordy was talking about the idea of, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now, delivering, not only just shipping, but like delivering all of our own packages.
Yeah,
like literally hiring employees to drive. Like your job is to come in, and instead of driving for FedEx or Amazon, whatever, you'll be driving for Algo Vita. You're just dropping off all the packages in that city, in that state.
You put these stickers on the cars and shit.
Yep. Oh, we gonna have the big stickers. We gonna have it on the side.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna definitely have a sticker. If my driving is bad, call this number so they can report y'all.
What is the next product that you're besides? Well, obviously you just got the jeans.
Yep.
But like
in the future, what I
yeah, after the jeans? What do you feel like you would go into next?
Also, something I've been waiting on since like day one. Two of my favorite, you know, pieces of clothing, varsity jackets. Yeah, and the different types of them as well. So it'll be, you know, the actual good leather sleeve ones, the really good, you know, cotton or whatever that is. Also, you know, some with the cotton sleeves or the fleece sleeves. So yeah, I'm trying to do the varsity jacket so it can bring the whole outfit together with the jeans and the shirt.
I don't know why I just like kind of like settled in with me. Like you really do got a diverse amount of different shit.
Yeah. The duffel bag, book bags, different type of book bags.
But all right, man. We've been waiting for like an hour, and I feel like I could constantly keep talking.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely let it link up, man. And like I said, it's been a little minute since we talked, so I appreciate you having me come through.
We definitely gonna link up. And thank you for coming through.
No problem.
I cherish people's times, I really do. And for you to, obviously, you're doing all this shit, for you to put the time aside and want to be on here, that means a lot to me. I started this because I needed to get out of my comfort zone, start talking to people, not even just start talking to people, just like being more expressive with my emotions and how I feel about shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's helping me. I like networking, I like creating opportunity, helping people.
I definitely appreciate it. It's definitely going to help, you know, for people to have that backstory. You know, I'm going to be sending people the link,
like,
you know,
do that shit,
tagging that link in.
So that was it. Thank y'all for watching. We'll quick finish my motherfucking music intro and outro song. We're gonna have a cool outro here. Hopefully it should be on here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So.
I might try and make it for you one day. Sure.
All right, bro.
But yo, it's been theeddiebars. Edward Turner,
appreciate you, big dog.
CEO, founder of Algo Vita. Make sure you go check us out. www.algovita.store. Plenty of stuff on there. Don't forget, click the search bar. You can type in any color. It will show you all of the products that we have in that color. You can click on the different categories, go into specific t-shirts or accessories. There's a lot on there, so if you are moving a little too quick, you might miss some. So make sure you slow down, take your time, go through there, and let us know what you think on the product reviews at the bottom of the website.
Nigga, I had tried to tell them I'ma make it, and they took it as a joke. Really wasn't even funny. I was tired of being broke. Niggas smoking.